If you've been living in the suburbs and lately noticed your mom looks the same, but something feels off, trust that feeling. It won't be obvious. She'll have the same face, the same voice, even parks the car in the same spot in the driveway, but there will be small things only you would notice. Over 80 families across suburban America have reported the same pattern. Most of them didn't notice it at first. Pay attention to how she says your name. If the tone is slightly different, if she pauses before saying it, or if she says it too perfectly like she's reading it for the first time, do not react. Act normal. Pretend you didn't notice. Watch how she moves through the house. Does she hesitate before opening the basement door? Does she stand too long in the backyard, staring at nothing? Real mothers don't think about these things. They move on instinct. Listen to her memories. If she brings up something from your childhood but gets a small detail wrong, a name, a date, what aisle you were in at Walmart, do not correct her. Just smile, nod, and remember what she said. If this is happening in your home, do not confront her. Do not ask questions. Share this protocol, because if she realizes you know, she won't leave, and the real one won't come back. And seconds later he's sitting inside the house, but you never opened the door. Do not touch him. You never heard him come in. No footsteps, no sound, but there he is, sitting perfectly still in the hallway, just staring at you. Over 120 families across suburban America have reported the exact same incident. Most of them realized the mistake too late. They pet the wrong one. Real dogs don't behave like that. When your real dog comes back inside, he runs. He gets excited. He reacts to your voice. He doesn't appear silently and freeze in place like a statue. Slowly walk to the back door. Look outside through the glass. Is your dog still in the backyard? If he is, then what is sitting inside your house right now? Look closely at the one in the hallway. Does it blink? Does it breathe? Does it tilt its head when you move? Real dogs respond. This thing doesn't. It only watches. Leave the house immediately. Lock the door behind you. And when you do, watch carefully. Because witnesses say the moment the door locks, the thing inside finally moves. Not to chase you, but to stand up. Share this protocol. If one day your dog comes back from the yard and he's not alone, don't go near him. If something follows behind him, same size, moving exactly like him, avoid looking at it. Your dog doesn't react because he can't see it. Only you can. Do not touch it. Do not speak. And above all, do not call your dog's name out loud. If you do, that thing will want to take him. It will repeat his name, and it won't stop. Even when your dog is already calm, it will keep saying his name from somewhere else. Stay still. Do not make sudden movements. Slowly step back without turning around. Guide your dog inside, using only gestures, no words. Once you're both inside, lock the door immediately. If you hear his name being called from outside, do not respond. Do not look through the window. Keep your dog away from the doors. The voice will sound exactly like yours, but it's not. Wait until morning. If the voice stops, you're safe. But if it's still calling his name at sunrise, then it's no longer trying to take your dog. It's trying to If you ever walk into your living room and see your dog behaving like a human, do not move. This has been documented in over 140 suburban homes across the United States. Follow these instructions exactly. Do not look into its eyes. Its gaze is not that of an animal anymore. And if you hold eye contact, it may stop recognizing you as its owner. Breathe slowly. Pretend you didn't see it. Move calmly toward the hallway, as if nothing had changed. Fear is what makes it come closer. Lock yourself in the farthest room from where you saw it. If you have a basement, go there. Lock the door. Stay in the farthest corner away from the stairs. Stay in complete silence. If you hear it walking down the hallway, ignore every step. If it knocks on the door and calls your name, do not answer. No matter how familiar its voice may sound, remember, that is not your dog. It never truly was. And when this happens, you need to understand something. This behavior is not just an imitation. It's a replacement. Share this protocol. What follows could change everything you know about your dog, and about yourself. And when it does, there's no going back. If your dog suddenly stops and stares at the same corner of the room, don't call his name. You're watching TV in the living room. Your dog is lying next to you. Then, without warning, he sits up. His ears go forward, and he stares at the empty corner by the basement door. He doesn't bark. He doesn't growl. He just watches. You look. There's nothing there. Just the corner. But your dog won't look away. This has been reported in over 200 homes across suburban America. And it always starts the same way. At first, you think it's nothing. A shadow. A reflection from the window. But then it happens again. Same corner. Same behavior. And one night, you notice something worse. Your dog's tail is wagging, slowly, like he recognizes whatever he's looking at. Dogs don't wag their tails at nothing. They wag when they see someone they know, someone familiar. But you're the only one in the house. Now pay attention. Does your dog tilt his head? Does he take a step closer? If he does, that means whatever is in that corner just called him, and he's about to follow. Do not let him walk toward it, because if he gets close enough, that thing will take him, and what comes back won't be your dog anymore. If a dog for hours, over 200 cases have been documented across the US. None survived. When dogs show this behavior, they don't bark, they don't blink, they just watch. And no matter what you do, they will not leave. Do not look into their eyes. Witnesses describe them as empty, not angry, not sad, just hollow, like they're looking through you at something behind you. Something you can't see yet. This behavior was first documented in 2003 at a hospice in Rhode Island. A therapy dog named Oscar would enter rooms unannounced, sit at the foot of the bed, and wait. Staff tried removing him. He always returned. Within 24 hours, the person would be gone. After 50 cases, they stopped trying to move him. Dogs don't choose randomly. They sense when your time is measured, not in years, not in days, in hours. And if you hear your mom's voice calling you for dinner at 3 in the morning, do not answer. No matter how familiar it sounds, that is not your mom. Over 90 families in American suburbs have reported this. Most didn't follow the protocol. Follow these steps carefully. First, close your bedroom door. Slowly, quietly. Don't let it creak. Grab your phone, text your mom, ask her if she's awake. If she doesn't reply within seconds, stay exactly where you are. Do not make a sound. If the voice calls again, do not answer. If it sounds angry, if it insists you come downstairs, if you hear footsteps in the hallway outside your door, don't move. Even if the doorknob starts to turn, stay still. Cover your ears. Slide under your bed. Breathe as quietly as you can. If the voice stops, wait until you hear a school bus outside. That means it's morning. Check your phone. If your mom never replied, then she never woke up, and whatever was calling you is still in the house. Share this protocol, because with luck, it will lose interest by dawn. Or maybe it's already inside your room. If your mom wakes you up at 3:30 a.m. and tells you to help her in the kitchen, don't leave your room. First, listen carefully. Is she calling you by your full name? With a very soft voice, almost whispering. That's not normal. Grab your phone and text her. If she replies, don't open the door. If on the other side she keeps calling you, but you don't hear her walking, breathing, or moving, don't say anything. Just wait. If after a few seconds she says, come, it's ready, and you hear it right behind the door, that thing will be standing there, completely still, with a fixed smile. Just close your eyes and don't open them until it stops calling you. If your mom wakes you up at 3:30 a.m. and tells you to help her in the kitchen, don't leave your room. First, listen carefully. Is she calling you by your full name? With a very soft voice, almost whispering. That's not normal. Grab your phone and text her. If she replies, don't open the door. If on the other side she keeps calling you, but you don't hear her walking, breathing, or moving, don't say anything. Don't respond. Just wait. If after a few seconds she says, come, it's ready, and you hear it right behind the door, that thing will be standing there, completely still, with a fixed smile. Just close your eyes and don't open them until it stops calling you.